Okay. Yesterday, CATIA class is over. Okay. Now, next is simulations. Okay. Means analysis. Okay. Like, I think most of your people know about ANSYS software, ANSYS and Simulia, all those things. Yeah. Look, this one, whatever I use now, okay, that's a different type of software. Okay. It's called SIMPAC. Okay. This one. Okay. SIMPAC. Okay. We are having two types. Okay, a lot of types of software is there. SIMPAC. One is post, pre. Okay. So based upon your requirement, we'll use accordingly. Okay. Now, I think everybody knows about the SIMPAC is a product of Dassault system. Okay. Now, let's go for the history of the SIMPAC. Okay. At the first in 1987, okay, DLR and MAN Technology started developing a SIMPAC software. Okay. The next, in 1993, Siemens and Bosch started using SIMPAC. Okay. Then next, BMW, Land Rover, and all the like major companies, okay, started using your SIMPAC softwares. Okay. And the last, like 2014, Dassault system acquired SIMPAC software. Okay. Now this one is comes with SIMPAC comes with your Simulia under Simulia brands. Okay. Simulia is a Dassault analysis brand. Okay. Like CATIA is for modeling brand. Okay. And what is Delmia? Anybody knows what is the Delmia is for? Yeah. Anything? Yeah. Planning, production. Okay. It's used for the planning and production. Okay. And processing. Yeah. Digital manufacturing. Everything you can do using what? Delmia. Okay. The next is Simulia for analysis part. Okay. Now, SIMPAC is a multi-body simulation software. Okay. Here is the different fields where generally you are using SIMPAC software. Okay. Rail. Okay. Automotive. Okay. Two-wheeler. Okay. Now here the gears. Okay. Engine. Okay. Now the next is why we are using like multi-body dynamics. Okay. There is some reasons in there. Okay. Main thing is that if you are using means any analysis like meshing type, okay, it will take lot of time to solve all those things. Okay. But here in the SIMPAC, it is using equations, joints, connections, all those things. Okay. Here in the SIMPAC, will not create any like mess. Okay. Now here the reason why multi-body system. Okay. Now switch for the large translation and rotation. Okay. Like simple pendulum with the small rotation like 100 hertz. Okay. Or else multi-pendulum. Okay. With small rotation. Okay. Here simple pendulum with the large rotation and frequency of 100 hertz. Okay. Now here, like here in the pendulum, okay, one is rotating different degree. Let's say it is oscillating, okay, 10, 20 degree. Second one oscillating like 15 degree. Like this, you can manage it here. Okay, you can give the degrees. Okay, you will have all the like tools, okay, to restrict the motions. Okay, whatever as per your requirements. Okay. Now, in order to accurately predict and minimize the load on component, system is required. System simulation is required. Okay. Look, if you want to like let's say this is in this car. Okay. You want to calculate how many loads are okay implementing here. Okay. What's the factor affecting okay while driving? Okay. The maximum speed you can achieve okay without like damage. Okay. And how much like center of gravity, all those things at the turning. Okay, how much it will like while turning. Okay, how much like friction force, all those things you can calculate it using SIMPAC here. Okay, and the rail also. What is this one? Yeah, wind turbine. Now there is some differences between multi-body and finite element simulation. Okay, what is multi-body here? Your SIMPAC software. Okay, finite element means ANSYS. Okay, and Simulate also. Okay, all those things means where you are creating finite element like meshing, all those things. Okay, now there's some differences. What are the first modeling elements? Okay, at the time of modeling. Okay, and the multi-body you are giving like bodies, joints, spring, dampers, all those things, like all the external factors. Okay, like what are the factors affecting your model, like your vehicle? Let's say spring also it's affecting, but in the final element simulation, material element is the most important things. Okay, now degree of freedoms. Okay, different. Now typical calculation time. Okay, and generally in the multi-body simulation, if it is too much big okay model, if you are simulating, okay, it will take some seconds to hours. Okay, but for the final element simulation, if model is big, then it will take like hours to days. Okay, that much time is required to give you the solutions. What are the required simulation solution? Okay, now hardware's requirement for multi-body, it's not necessary that much. Okay, like notebook also it's enough, like Apple. Okay, multi-core simulation it's okay, or else if it is not available also you can use it. Okay, now for the final element, it is necessary for multi-core orchestration or cluster, like big data like more RAM, graphics, all those things are required for processing that thing. Okay, now static analysis is possible and easy, but for the final element, it is like relatively complicated. It will take times. Okay, now dynamic, you can do it using SIMPAC, but for the final element, it will take times like very slow. Okay, now complete simulation also, like it will work as a main task. Means your SIMPAC main job, also this one also. Okay, like complete system simulations. Okay, now but here final it will take times very slow. Means it will take a lot of time to give you the output, required output, desired output. Now consideration of material flexibility. Law possible mainly linear behavior of the material. Okay, now but here it is non-linear. Okay, now typical result like position, velocity, acceleration, force, and torque. Okay, now for the final element maximum you are using like stress and deformation. Okay, Now here another like okay, here testing is giving a detailed characteristics of a system component as an input to simulation. Okay, but simulation may be help to prepare the test, but find the appropriate test configuration. Okay, now multi-body simulation and test. Okay, the detecting problems already in the earliest design phases is possible, but for that test it is impossible. Means like let's say if you're designing using multi-body simulation, okay, like what are the problems? Let's say in the final stage you can find it out, but for the test at last, okay, you can find it out. Then the next is detailed variant studies. Okay, like let's say if you are having like if you want to test like almost each and every point, what are the forces that are applied, okay, and deformation, all those things, okay, then it is possible into in multi-body simulation. But for the testing, real testing, it is too much expensive. Okay, now next is measuring motion and the force. Okay, any place in the system, like I told in the previous, in each and every places, if you want to calculate, you can calculate the forces applied in the system. But for the test, only for the limited places, okay, wherever you applied your sensors, in that place only it will give you the desired output there. Okay, now design changes easy. Okay, if you are having CAD model, your model, then you can easily changes the design. But for the test, it's difficult. Let's say you already model anything, okay, already output, okay, but if you want to change that model, okay, it is quite difficult, no? Again you have to reproduce that one. Okay, and also it is expensive also. Okay, now next is analyzing misuse and observe cases. Okay, like where in which place, okay, it's required improvement. Okay, it is the possible using simulation, my multi-body simulation, but for the real test, like physical test, it will take, it's quite difficult or else impossible. Like let's say in some corner it is like giving like extra pressure, it is putting extra pressure in a model. Okay, but in the real test it is quite difficult to find it out there. Okay, now I already told you SIMPAC meaning. SIMPAC is multi-body simulation, okay, MBS software used for dynamic analysis. Okay, what is this one? It's an engine. Okay, now look. Now we can calculate in 2D and 3D also. Means 2D 3D topology means if you want to visualize in 3D, look, this is almost a 3D. Okay, 2D topology means like everybody knows about that what's it, van, no, it's called sys, wait, okay, let's say it will show you this is your body. Okay, and this is your total systems. Okay, now here it will show you the, at least like everybody knows that if you're starting any like simulation anything, you have to fix your model. Okay, let's say here it is fixed, it will show you like this. Okay, like body. Okay, now here and the another body 2. Okay, here it will indicate the joints. Okay, force applied. Okay, then what are the constraint applied between these two? It will show like in this diagram type. Let's say this is a piston. Okay, and this one is a cylinder. Okay, then what are the relation between these two? Okay, by looking at in this 3D, it is quite difficult to understand like what are the forces applied and where it is connected. But in terms of 2D, if you go for the 2D, you can easily find it out. Like it will give it this type of drawings. Okay, how it is working, all those things. Okay, I'll explain this too at the time of using the software. Okay, don't worry about it. Now, dynamic load data exports. Okay, now 2D plot and 3D visualization. This one, the plot. Okay, now there are the few application area where SIMPAC is being used. Okay, for the since long times. Okay, yeah, automotive domain. Okay, in the vehicle. Okay, next a rail. Next in the engine section. Next is turbine. Okay, now SIMPAC. Okay, for the opening your SIMPAC. Okay, just go for the search bar, type SIMPAC. Okay, now here you have to open SIMPAC 2021X or whatever the model. Okay, and SIMPAC post means it's post processing. Then SIMPAC documentation. Just open it. Look, I already told you this is working on the Dassault Simulia brand. Okay, what I told you first. Next is SIMPAC user interface. This is your okay SIMPAC user interface. Okay, how it UI is looking like this. Okay, now file, edit, action, utility, solver, scripting. Okay, this is model tree means in CATIA we call it specifics in tree. Okay, there's nothing is there, that's why it is not appear. Once you open anything, it will appear here. Okay, now subvar. Okay, look here it is 3D page and the 2D page. Okay, means 3D page means how your model is looks like in the 3D. 2D means I already told you this type, like box type. Okay, now SIMPAC pre means here before creating like before doing analysis. Okay, how SIMPAC will work means how you develop. Okay, it is work on it is comes under SIMPAC pre, like how your model is created, what are the markers, what are the joints. Okay, what is the material used. Okay, then gravity and all those things. Okay, angle. Now SIMPAC post means after creating a like doing analysis. Okay, how it is behaving, like graphs. Okay, and reports, all those things comes under SIMPAC post. And this one is DO means SIMPAC documentations. Wizard, no need, interface. Okay, now look here the SIMPAC is interacting with both the softwares here. Okay, Abacus, MS Nastrum, NX, okay, ANSYS, okay, then MATLAB, then CATIA also, if is safe, okay, all those things you can reuse, like either Simpag model can use there or else ANSYS, like here ANSYS model also you can use in Simpag. Okay, like everybody, like those who are already knows about Delmia, like in 3D instance, what are you doing? Like you're developing a model in CATIA software, then you convert that thing in Delmia. Same model you are opening in the Delmia, like this. This one also same thing here. Okay. Now, Simpag documentation here, like how you use some specific tools. Okay, like what are the component inside. Okay, you can customize your model. How you can customize everything comes under Simpag documentation. Means you can say that it's a assistant type. Okay, let's say if you want to find something, you can easily find it out. Let's say something like primitive, let's say marker. Okay, you want to know what is the meaning of the marker. Okay, where it is used, how can you use. Okay, we can search it here. Okay, now next is building block multi-body simulations. Okay, now this is a wheel. Okay, wheel is connected here, means the side they're given like a constraint. Okay, now here between the rod. Okay, a rod and here wheel, also one connection is given. Okay, now this is, it will move like this. Okay, now in this connection, okay, it is fixed. It will only move. What is this one called? Sliding. Okay, now it is called kinematics, only the model. Okay, for the dynamics, same thing. Like what will apply here? If a circle is moving, okay, then which type of force will apply here? Let's say I want to move circle like this. Hmm. Okay, now look, it's moment of inertia. It's applying at this center. Okay, now here also force is applied at this point. The slider motion also, in the sliding motion it is applying force. Okay, this one is your kinematics drawing, this one is your dynamics. Inertia force. Now what is this one? Can anyone have any idea? Just now I told you, I explained like 2 minutes back. What is this thing? It's called. What's the remaining? Okay, it's called 2D topology. Okay, now look what I told you on the first. This one is your baseline. Okay, I think my mouse is visible. Yeah, this one is your baseline. Okay, now this is your wheel. This is your body. Okay, now this one is your, this is called joint. Okay, look, always you have to fix anything here. Okay, this is called joint. Now this red color mark is called force. Okay, if you see anywhere this type of diagram, okay, if you see a circle and arrow mark, okay, that thing indicates joints. Okay, if you see anywhere like this, means this type of thing. Okay, it is called force. Okay, external forces applied in that system specifically. Okay, now this one is called constraint. What is constraint? Anyone have any idea? Constraint. What is constraint? Okay, correct. Both are correct. It will use to restrict your motion and also degree of freedoms. Okay, let's say uh, okay, let's say I draw okay a bar. Okay, in the 3D space. Okay, how many degree of freedom this bar have? 6. Okay, now if I want to this one, okay, like oscillating like this. Okay, along like x direction, let's say, means along with your axis. Okay, now how many of degree of freedoms are required for perform this one? Look, this is a model. This is your like initial stage. Okay, then it will move at this position, then again return back, then again move to this position. Okay, it will oscillating like this. Okay, so how many of degree of freedom is required to perform this one? And what are they? Okay, here you have to restrict all x, y, z axis coordinates like translation. Okay, only you have to give this angle constraint remaining. Okay, leave it. Okay, then remaining all 5 you have to apply constraint here. Okay, that's how the use of constraint comes into the forces. Okay, forces means use of constraint, not like apply force pressure like this. Now Now look. Where's the drawing? Okay, here how many bodies are there? How many bodies? Two. Okay, one is wheel, another one the second body. Okay, now same thing we are converting into 2D topology. Look, wheel, yeah. This is wheel, and here it is the joints and force. Okay, then between wheel and this rigid body another joints. Okay, here another constraint. Okay, I will explain at the time of designing your product. Okay, now for the modeling, once give me seconds. Yeah. Okay, for the modeling anything. Okay, for the use and the use of like 3D Simpack. Okay, there is some basic things you need to take care about. Okay, first one is reference system. Okay, whenever you open anything, okay, by default there will be fixed reference system will be there. Okay, most commonly it's called global reference system or ISOIS. Okay, if anywhere mentioned like this dollar symbol, I think everybody knows what is the dollar symbol. Okay, like this type symbol. Okay, ISYS. Okay, which means you have to think about, that means it is indicating your initial system, means wherever you started your model. Okay, now okay, now the system is called, this is your symbol R, reference system. Okay, now your body, what is body? Can anyone have any idea? Bodies, what's indicating body? Okay, body means, okay, it will, inside the body you will find, okay, markers and model. Marker means your position, where is the like body is there, means which position, like coordinate of the body, and profile means how the body is, like it is maybe like what's a cubical or a cylindrical, all those things. Okay, and by default body is rigid. Okay, to create like, normally if you create any body, okay, by default it will be rigid. Later on you have to change, okay, your joints. Okay, now in the body it will keep your mass and inertia properties. Okay, also, and also various type of flexible body. See in the simple body forces, this is a symbol. Now markers, markers are the similar to the reference system but belongs to a body or reference system. Okay, move together with the body and reference system in the space. Let's say I think everybody knows about reference system. Okay, 0, 0, 0, like x, y, and z means z. Okay, this is coordinates 0, 0, and 0. Okay, let's say you created here one cylindrical block. Okay, now in the starting, what you have given, let's say it is in, let's say this is a center point. Okay, for creating a cylindrical block, it's okay to send like circle, no? Then you have to extrude like this. Okay, let's say this point situated on, like, let's say 10 mm, 15, and 30, let's say. Okay, now now in the starting, once you created a body, okay, then give the joints, means it will give the reference between this and this. Okay, but if you want to add another model exactly at this position, okay, how you can apply? Because at the time of creating your, like, it is not like CATIA that anywhere you can create. Okay, for this it's required a reference. Okay, so marker works like this. For in this situation, let's say if you need exactly at this point another model, okay, by using this as a reference, you can create here, let's say, another rectangular block. Okay, now here the marker is inside this body. Okay, once the body is moved, marker also move along with that body. Okay, that is written here. Like, I think everybody knows about, like, reference plane or not. I think reference plane or reference axis in the CATIA, not in SIMPAC. Any response? A reference plane. Okay, like reference plane also, this one also same. Okay, this marker is completely depends upon your body here. That's what written here. Okay, any doubts till now? Anywhere, like any terminology or anything? No, no doubts, sir. Okay, we'll go further. Okay, this is symbol. Okay, look, both are access system type, but one is R and another one M. Okay, now primitives or else geometries. Okay, here primitives represent the 3D representations, graphical 3D representation. Okay, geometrical information of certain modeling element, and also belongs to a body or reference system. Okay, look, if you create a body, okay, inside body there is always two things will be available. One is marker, another one primitives. Okay, here the marker is represent your axis. Okay, what are the axis system you have created? Look, by default, and the marker one main axis system, like, will be created, which means that that one is related to your this reference system. Okay, without reference we can't create the starting thing. Okay, now inside the marker you can create a number of types. Okay, small marker or whatever your requirement. Okay, now next comes to primitive. Primitive means it is having all the information about your model, like if your model is cylindrical or cubical. Okay, and what is the mass. Okay, and what all those things. The graphical 3D representation means what are the model of your, like it may be cubic, okay, or rigid, all these things. And this one also belongs to your modeling element. Look, this is the symbol. This is a symbol of primitive. Okay, now joints. What is the use of joints? In the previous class, I have explained in the CATIA. Joints means it is used to provide a motion. Okay, like associated body can have one and only one joints. Okay, and unable body to move in the space. I told you, like motion. Okay, and also kinematic degree of freedom to the body. And this is the symbol of your joints. The next is constraint. Like constraint means it's remove kinematic degree of freedom from the model and serve as a kinematically rigid link. Like in the previously I already explained here, this one. Okay, constraint. And this is your symbol of a constraint. Now force element, symbol of force element. Okay, like somewhere you want to apply gravity or torques, all those things. Now connection, it's alternative to the joints and constraint. Okay, it's defined kinematics degree of freedom to the body and serve as a kinetic result links. It's a symbol of connections. Then initial condition. Okay, now it is associated with the connection marker and some force elements. Like initial condition means, let's say, okay, this pendulum. Okay, if you want to like oscillating here. Okay, okay, if you want to set the where is the pendulum at the time of applying the force, because without force apply it will not like oscillate. No, that's thing. Like it is used to define initial position and velocity of the state. Then result element. Okay, like it can calculate the basic and advanced result. Okay, can be freely defined. Now subvar, okay, is the normally used. Okay, let's say like named variable that contain model parameter that do not change during the simulation, like length, mass. Okay, file name, the spring characteristics. It, okay, like those things are generally, it will not change. Okay, okay, is like at the time of simulation it is comes under subvar. This is a symbol. Now expansion, everybody knows about it, like mathematical function, solver settings. solver setting means how many, like let's say for oscillation, okay, like how much time if you want to calculate, okay, all those things you can change it here. View, and I think everybody knows the views, like top view, front view, side view, all those things. Substructure, this thing's not necessary. Okay, now reference system in SIMPAC contain three perpendicular to each other, three axes. I think everybody knows, like X, Y, Z, all are perpendicular each other. Okay, this one, no need to explain again. Okay, now here for the x-axis, but you have to remember this thing: rotation about x is alpha, y is beta, and c is gamma. So z means gamma. Okay, now this is your user interface. Okay, now starting is view. View set SIMPAC pre. This one is the SIMPAC pre, and 3D view this one, and here is the 2D, and the model tree this one, and message log this one, and the lawyer. Okay, now next is we'll create a simple pendulum here. Okay, for the checking purpose. Okay, because for the developing a like engine, okay, in the SIMPAC, it will take a lot of time. Okay, that's why for I'll show you how we can develop something here. Okay, you have to use your own idea at the time. Okay, with proper dimension, whatever the dimension is given. Okay, now this is, what is this one? Anyone? Double pendulum. Okay, now look, this is the base. Okay, here is the joints, and here's the main body. Look here also, joint, main body, then another joint, another body. Here also same. Now here the some values given. Okay, like load of the bearing is 800 mm. Okay, sphere radius is 200 mm. Okay, it's cylindrical with the diameter 100 mm. Okay, sphere consists of density steel. Okay, density is 7580. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, take the screenshot of this. You have to tell me later on. Okay, now here the something is given: mass 200, center of gravity assumed to the center of the sphere. Okay, the gravity is all those things. Now shall we start here? Okay, and I think everyone knows how to open. Okay, look here the first one. Okay, this one will create. Okay, now just give me a minute. Okay, okay. Now, first, which one you have to open for developing your model? Simplak. Yeah, I think due to some problem, it is not showing. Okay, normally it will appear like this. Okay, okay, here it is already. Which one you will open? Normally, you have to open Simplak. What are the variant pre-processing? Okay, just right click and open. Okay, once it's open, it will open like this, total blank. Okay, now if I already told you Simplak, we are having like lot of type of sections are there, templates. Okay, automotive track, chain. Empty means nothing normally. Okay, general, rail track, rail wheel. Okay, so you have to go for general here. The general you are creating. Now, second thing, you have to save your model, like where you want to save. Let's create another folder. Okay, write it the same pack workshop. Okay, and you create another new folder, workshop one. Okay, enter. Now, okay, keep it one or else. Okay, now press save. What is this one? Okay, rigid body. Okay, okay. Whenever you open, okay, by default it will appear as a cubicle. Okay, now this is called your specification tree. Okay, now first one, global means time, gravity. Okay, if you want to apply somewhere the gravity, where is your gravity? If you want to like, okay, if you want to change the gravity, search path means if you are having like any data, modeling data, you can put it like click plus mark and select a folder, then press OK here. Okay, now server means hmm, server means what are the things is not changing. Okay, along with the simulation, that's thing. Then imported file, global setting. This is normal, not necessary. Okay, now next is view, ortho, front, top view. Okay, now next is server setting, reference system. I told you wherever, anywhere, if it is mentioned ISYS means it's initial server, like initial reference system. Now the body, this is my body, and each and every body having only one joints. Okay. Now I told you under body, you'll always find marker in geometry. Okay. One is by default marker. Okay. Look, here it is, the marker, exactly the center. Now geometry, cubical. That's why already cuboid. Okay. Now in the 2D face also, look, the total like outer face. Okay. Here's the joints. Here the one means the marker. Okay. Now which marker the joint is connected. Now, anyone have any doubts till now? Yeah, it's totally new software. Yeah. Look, if you are familiar, like if you use repeatedly means you'll get familiar with this one. Okay. But like for the normal analysis, okay, this one is little bit different. Okay, here you will look here. I think I haven't explained this thing like absolute coordinate system, relative coordinate system. Okay, how the equation is calculating this thing. Okay, I'll explain one about the times. Like okay, now let's try to create your model. Okay, now mouse control everybody knows about. It, it's like CATIA. Okay, look if you're using like Simpac model 2020 and below, it's different. But here in the CATIA, after 21, it's like CATIA type. Okay, you have to click this control and right hand right hand side it will move. Okay, sorry, rotate. For the move, just click the middle button. Okay, for the zoom, click middle button and right click single time. Off, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, now here using create option you can create all those things. Okay, means what are the things available like in the CATIA we have insert type. Okay, now if you go for the 3D properties. Okay, now in the background color if you want to change, okay, gradient you can change it here. Okay, I'm not changing right now. If you want to change, then select and press OK. Okay. Now view properties also. Okay. Look, if you want to rotate also using this thing, you can rotate. Okay. Move. Now where you'll find this thing. This one comes under body. Okay. So double click on the body one. Okay. This is my body one. Okay. Now look, just change the data input into automatic. Okay. Look, check the mass. There's a mass 471.000 means almost everything. Okay. Now press apply here. Okay. Now here you need a bar here. Okay, so for changing this thing you have to go for your body one and keyword, double click. Now let's get the name. Okay, if you want to change then you can change it here. The type, let's change to what? hmm, Cylinder. Okay, now Look, here the value is given. Length from the rod is 800 mm. Okay. Look, upper one is positive, lower one is for negative. So minus 800 mm. I need exactly middle one. Okay, divided by 2. Okay, now angle, let's say 90 degree. Now height is 800. This is the position. Okay, height is 800. Look, if you haven't applied or written any like symbol, okay, by default unit, okay, by default it will take SI unit. Okay, so always type it the value here 100 mm, then press OK. Look, a bar. Previously, how much the value have taken? Calculated. Look, it's changed mass. Okay. Now, what I told you the previously for creating any body, okay, marker is reference required. Marker means reference. Okay. So this is my base thing. Okay. Here by default the marker is taken this one. Okay. But for the next, okay, I want to create a sphere at this position and the lower point. Okay. So how can I create? Randomly, it is not possible for the create, no. So it's required a marker here. Means in your CATIA word, you can say it like access system at this position so that you can create a model at this position. Okay. For this, here the select the marker, right click, create marker. Okay. Now, what will give name? Give like bottom line or whatever you want to give. Okay. Now, now what is the position of your Z? Can anyone? What is the position? Now, look, that one for rotation angle, that's not position here. Look, this is your okay under Z axis. Okay, this goes exactly the down up to 900 mm. Okay, so here you have to give minus 900 mm. Okay, now look, okay, sorry, it's 900 or 800. It's 800. Look, here one marker is created, means access system is created. Now, Okay. Now, what we'll do next? Go for geometry, create another primitive. Okay. Now name it what? Sphere. Press OK. Now here, go for cuboid 2, sphere. Now, what's the dimension is given here? Sphere radius is 200 mm. Okay. Now density is given 78. Look, 0.2. Why I haven't given anything here? Look, new value is 0.2 meter. Okay, that's why. Now here the mass property is given. Okay, so the density is how much? 75 7850 7850. What's the unit here? Kg per meter cube. Kg slash per meter. Look for shift and 6, then 3. Okay. Now look where it is created. I think this one everything visible to everyone. I think. Okay. Look, it is taken this primitive. Primitive means marker. Okay. So you have to change from here in the upper to bottom here. So click it here. Click the bottom line. Press OK. Look. Now apply. Okay. Look here. If you change again top. Okay. Apply. Look. It will apply. It will create in the top position. Okay. I told you the marker is used for reference purpose only. Apply. Bottom. Okay. Now press OK. Now look, we are having two geometry. Okay, one is cuboid, another one sphere one. Okay, but everything is a single body. So if you click anywhere here, it will activate it like colored. Okay, now go for properties. How much the value? Is value changed or same? Mass. I think previously it's 170 or something like this. Okay, like mass value is changed based upon your model. Okay, is there any doubt till now? Any doubts? No doubts, sir. Okay, look, let's check here properties. Okay, it is 294.02. Okay, mass property. Okay, let's go for the sphere. Let's say 0.2 to make it 0.5. Apply. Look, properties. Look, before that, it's 200 or something. Now it's 3905. Okay, look, based upon your primitives means geometry. Okay, it will change. Now I think the original is 0.2. Apply. Okay, now here one thing you can create, like you can copy everything here. Not copy, before that we'll go for the joints here. Okay, what I told you the previously, every body have a specific joints. Okay, I said this is my total body. Okay, and this total body having one joints. Okay, just double click on the joints. Okay, now look, by default it is taken revolute. Okay, now look, from the marker is normal. Okay, global system, coordinate system. Okay, now let's say it's a 10 degree. Okay, now look, I think everybody able to see the here the star mark. What does that mean? Star mark means your model is not saved. Okay, now here for before performing anything, you have to save your model. Okay, now you some part already been modified, that is first. Yes, cancel it. Just okay. Now look, edit. How it's just moving. Okay, now cancel. Here's apply. Okay, now look, this is your first pendulum, but you need the same pendulum again if you want to use here. Okay, what you have to do, just copy and paste. Okay, now look, same thing, two things. Okay, and both are in the same position. That's why you are unable to see it. Okay. Now, like under the body two, okay, like, everything is mentioned body one copy, body one copy. Okay. To change body two, like by default, whatever the names, okay, it will change. Now, between these two, what you have to apply? You will apply your joints. Okay. Now, look, now from marker to marker. From marker means where is the previous reference? To marker means your current one. Okay. Let's say M model ISYS. What is the meaning? Meaning means your original coordinate system. But what do you need? You need this thing here. Okay. So change this one, click and click the bottom line. Then apply. Look, it directly goes to the center point here. Now, if you want to edit, okay, apply. Okay. Now I've created both both the pendulum here. Okay. Now, look, I think up to this we are given all the input, but again, the next, what is this one? Okay, mass, center of gravity. Okay, and center of gravity with respect to positions. Okay. Now for this, what you have to do? Body to right click, properties. Yeah, make it. Okay. Now manually, mass, how much is given? 200 kg mass. 200 kg. Now position minus 800 mm. Look, this one is for G direction, so Z direction, lower one. That's why. Now Now moment of inertia. Look, allow x and y is 10 kg per kg dot meter cube, and for the z direction 3 kg meter cube. Okay. Now here 10 kg meter cube. Give it 10 here. Look, why I've given, look, here the current value, okay, directly given 10. Here also 10. This one, give it 3. Apply. Okay. Now, next is, if you want to see how it looks like in the 2D topology, okay, click in the 2D. Okay. Now, what you have understood here? Look, one means marker 1 is connected to rigid body 1. Okay. Body 1 to marker 1. Here it is connected with the joints. Okay. The next is, in the rigid body, there is another marker, second number marker. Okay. And that second number marker is connected to rigid body 2, means second one. Okay. With the connection is revolute. Okay. Here also this one connection is revolute. Okay. This is the 2D diagram of your this one. Okay. You can okay. Now Now we'll check for online time integration. Okay, this one the symbol of online time integration. Now let's set that simple at 100 hertz. Play. There's some error, but this is the movement. Okay, license error something. Okay. What's setting? Okay. Now any doubts till now? Any doubts? I think am I audible or not? Okay. Now let's go for the now here. This is the equations are solving. Okay, at the time of creating your model. Okay. Now look. Okay. One is kinematic differential equation. Okay. Second one is principle of momentum equation according to the Newton's and Euler. Then next is first order state for the force and control element. Okay. The next is kinematic constraint condition. Then last is algebraic states of force and control the marker element. Look, this is the equations. You have to read it to yourself. Okay, like P T. Okay, look here. The G means the second one. If there is no constraint available, then it will be by default it will be 0. Okay. Now there is two things in there. One is the absolute, another one relative. Okay, coordinates. Okay, relative coordinates and absolute coordinates. Let's say one pendulum body. Okay, is moving. Okay, here is the given revolute joints. Okay, now x, y, z condition. Now option one is pendulum body. Okay, if you create a pendulum body in the 3D space, how many degree of freedom will be there? Just pendulum. How many degree of freedom? Normal pendulum. If you create normal without any support or anything. 6. Okay. Every elements having 3 degree of freedom and 3 rotational, 3 translation. Okay. Now next is here the L means constraint. Okay. Here how pendulum is rotating, like moving like this. Sorry about the drawing. Okay, this is the path. Yes or no? So for covering this path, you need just this angle only. Okay. Where is that again gone? Okay. Now it will take care about this angle only. Okay. Now for movement anything, you have to fix the remaining constraint. Okay. So let's say here you have to fix all 3 translation x, y, z. Okay. Now I told you alpha means x rotation, beta means y, and gamma means z direction. Like if your profile is rotating along x, it's alpha, it's gamma, sorry, beta, and this one, if it is rotating like this, it is gamma. Okay, and clockwise means positive, anti-clockwise is negative. Okay, now here look, x, y, z, all 3 constraint you have to fix translation. Okay, then beta and gamma also, because it will move only one direction, like one plane, so only one angle is required. Now here degree of freedom of the system and first degree of system. Okay, now degree of the freedom system, how much this one here? Can explain? Anyone have any idea? What is the degree of freedom now here in this system? One, because we already given 5 constraint here. Okay, now Now look here, degree of freedom is total. By default, it is 6. Okay. Then minus 5, 5 constraint you applied. Now remaining is 1. So degree of freedom is 1. Now, the second is first order states of embedded system to the solve. Okay. Like now first order the solutions for this in Simpax system. Okay. Now this thing is 12 plus 5 equal to 17. Why it is 12? Because the formula is 2 into number of summation of number of degree of freedom plus summation constraint. Okay. Here the degree of freedom is 6, like starting. So here 2 into 6. Okay. Then plus constraint is 5. So total is 17. Okay. So in the absolute coordinate system, it will solve total 17 number of equations. Okay. To give you the answer required output. Okay. Now for the relative coordinate system, this is absolute coordinate system. Okay. For the relative coordinate system, okay, here the one is like by default it is taking as your system as a rigid body. Okay. Let's say if you want to move somewhere, let's say in X, then only here the degree of freedom will appear 1. Okay. Now here the 0 is you haven't applied any, what's this called, constraint. That's why it is the 0. Then the total is 1. Now here first order state of the system 2. Why? Because 2 into your degree of freedom of the joints means here it is 1 plus constraint 0, so equal to 2 here. That's the reason behind 2. Okay. And now maximum cases in that Simpax will use relative coordinate system, because if you use relative coordinate system, the system have to solve only 2 equations here. If you use absolute coordinate system, you have to solve 17 equations. That's the reason behind, that's the difference between these two things. Okay. Any doubts between these two? Look, if you check it again, then you will understand. Okay. Just read it first. Okay. Just take a screenshot and check it your own. Okay. Then you can find it out the answer, actual answer. Now here, 4-1 mechanism, what are the things? Okay. The body, look, this is body 1, body 2, body 3, body. No, these two are constraint. This one is a constraint. Here, this is the body 1, 2, 3. The same concept applied here. Okay. Now the remaining things will take care of that tomorrow. Okay. Because everything is related for the next onwards. Okay. That's it for the today. If anyone have any doubts, you can ask. Okay. Who is Krishna Prasad? Yeah, Abhilas. Abhilas.
Yeah, Rakesh.
Yeah, student is able to save the screen or not?
student.
I want just a little bit. I want to share with one student. Is Krishna Prasad present or no, he's absent. Okay, leave it. He's not in the meeting. Because
Okay.
today one of the student like SB today one college.
Yes,
I don't know.
I got it. Yesterday, one student has asked regarding assembly.
Yeah, that one only. He said me like
Okay.
like in the assembly half part. That's why I'm unable to open that phone. That's what I want.
Okay, not issue.
I'll contact with
Yeah.
Yeah, for today content is over here.
Okay, I hope no more doubts, no? No one
Okay,
is
wait.
not
Anyone have any
replying.
doubts?
If any
Or
doubts,
anywhere?
please ask. Mm, 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 mm.
No doubts. Okay.
Okay, Rakesh, we will wind up the session. I hope
Yeah,
no
yeah.
more doubts from
Today's
any
session.
student. It was very interesting, sir. It's new for us. Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Time
Rakesh.
passes there
Thank
maybe.
you.
Okay, if you are having any doubts, you can ask later on. That's not a problem. Okay. Because you will receive this mail like video by mail. Okay. If you check the video again, then you will easily understand this thing.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone have any doubts? Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you, Rakesh and Siba. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you, Abhilay.
Mm.